Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gemini Journalist. A special welcome to all my first timers. For those who are joining us here for the very first time, I hope you hit that subscribe button. For all my viewers, I hope at the end of the video, if you've enjoyed what you heard here today, you will indeed go ahead and hit that like, hit that share. Have your friends, your family, whoever it is, share this read with someone today. It is indeed free. Go ahead and share. Just have them sit back, relax, kick back, relax, throw your feet up. If you're traveling on the public transportation while you're in your personal vehicle driving to work, just hit it on play and just listen as I read and sway you away. So currently we are down to Call It What You Will, My Rape Story. I would have shared the first reading here on Tuesday. For all the persons who would have followed me on TikTok, you would have seen where I shared this entire read to you. For those who would have followed me on TikTok as well, would have seen where I also began sharing a lot of work of other authors. So I might have been away from you, my YouTube family, for quite some time. I really wanted to stick to doing live videos, but you know what? As I would have said before, sometimes I just need to step back, give you a break from looking at my pretty face so you don't get all distracted with looking at me and focus on listening to the reads. So, without much delay today, we're just going to dive right into it. We are covering read number 2 of Call It What You Will, My Rape Story. Once again, this book is available on Amazon. Down below in the description, you can definitely go ahead and check out all my works on Amazon. Grab yourself an ebook, a paperback, whatever works for you, and give the gift of reading today. Share with a friend or family. You never know who will indeed enjoy one of these books. So definitely share. And Valentine's Day is around the corner, so definitely you want to go ahead and share this one as well. So, as I would have said, we're down to read number 2. Here we go. Missing my period for the first time. So, with that synopsis, what do you think happened next? Perhaps you've guessed it right. I don't know. But that's how I missed my period. At the age of 14, I made the biggest mistake getting involved with a senior boy who more or likely had many other girls besides me. Now for the current situation. It's been 3 months since I missed my period, and now I definitely have to find a way to tell my mother. I couldn't tell her I had a boyfriend, and I surely can't tell her I was raped. But how would she help me if she could? Skeptical, very, very skeptical rather, I sat my mother down and began. I'm pregnant, I told her in the most subtle voice ever. At first, she thought I was making jokes, but then she saw the tears as they ran down my face. She was raging at this point. I was her firstborn, her first star, but I suddenly became her biggest embarrassment. How could you? She asked. How could you? After all these years, I've mothered and fathered you on my own. Sure, she did it all. It couldn't have been easy, and I understood her rage. But it happened, and it was now time to reveal the full length of my story to her. I told Mom exactly what happened, apologized to her for letting her down. When I told her the truth about what happened in the library, I could tell by judging off her reactions that she didn't believe the story either. But then she listened a bit more. Who is this boy? Mom asked. Where does he come from? Who are his parents? What does his parents do for a living? Mom had numerous questions. I began to feel as though I was in a courtroom being interrogated by the judge. I felt like I was on trial, but oh well. Mom scheduled me to see the doctor for the first time. That's when I felt I was on trial once again. She too had several questions to ask, some of which Mother didn't ask, but were revealed to her in the presence of a total stranger. We will have to schedule her for counseling, she told my mother. But to me, my life was already a wreck. There was nothing anyone could do or say to make me feel better about myself as a 14 years old, pregnant and about to drop out of high school teenager, or so I thought. Oh, and yep, I am black and as beautiful as it gets. But that was then. Now I no longer see beauty in me. I became this image. I allowed myself to self destruct. 6 months of pregnancy. At 6 months into my pregnancy, I began to show even more. I became even more and more sicker, and trips to the doctor were starting to annoy me. Food was annoying. Sleep was totally uncomfortable. And you know what's worst? Jonathan didn't even know. I had totally cut him off after he had done what he did. Lucky for me, though, I was able to complete assessments virtually, and my tutors were willing to work with me at home on scheduled visits. This I was thankful for. At least I would have been able to get my studies in, and maybe, just maybe, I could still pursue my career as a lawyer. All right, so there you have it, Gemini journalist fans. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule today to join me right here on my YouTube channel as I continue to share my works with you right here, the works of myself, the works of other authors, and I definitely hope you enjoyed what you would have heard here today. Once again, featuring currently, we are doing Call It What You Will, My Rape Story. This is my very own, my personal third book, my third baby that I have done. This is indeed located on Amazon. You can grab yourself an ebook copy. You can grab yourself a paperback, whatever it is, whatever works for you. Also, remember to gift the gift of reading today. Share it with a friend or family, whatever. Down below in the description, you definitely will also be seeing the links to my social media platforms. So make sure you go on and head on over, check out my TikTok page, check out my Facebook pages, my Instagram, you name it. Definitely go ahead and check out my works there. Now, if there's something that you'd like to see featured here on the channel, don't shy away. You can always reach out to me and provide any suggestions you might have, and definitely we'll work something out for you. So I'm here for my viewers. I'm here to share the works as well of my colleagues. So I'm basically here for everybody. A little something something for everybody. So don't shy away. Whatever you want to ask, whatever you want to share, you can just go ahead, drop your comment down below, or you can reach out to me through either of my social media platforms. Now, without much delay, once again, I just want to thank you so much for joining me here today on the Gemini Journalist. This is your girl Gemini signing out, saying, walk good, peace, have yourself a blessed rest of the week, and have a wonderful weekend when it comes. See you next week, Tuesday. Stay safe.